God fucking damn it, guys. God fucking damn it. So like I said, as always, if you don't want to get spoiled on the episode, then, fuck off, leave this call right now. But, fucking hell, guys, no. And you'd be fucking grateful, because I'm sorry for, apparently I spoiled a lot of people on last week's episode because of the thumbnail, and I've hopefully this one. If you guys complain about this thumbnail now, then fuck it, there's no hope in the world now. But this episode, my favourite character. No, just no. Why has it had to be my favourite? This life is unfair, guys. It really fucking is. This episode fully focused on the trial, and a lot of shit went down, and it was basically being pinned on Hagakure for the entire episode, and they found him in the giant mecha suit. What the fuck? And it was just so freaking weird to see him like that. And then in that, Kirigiri wasn't there for the entire episode as well, pretty much, while they were doing the investigation. And it was pretty much being pointed on these two, especially, and they put out some really good evidence, since Sellers found some freaking blueprints to the mecha suit, not to mention parts and all that, in his room. And it was why, man? Why? And throughout it, and then Sellers was saying stuff like that, Naegi sort of proved it wrong, saying, oh, they could have been planted there. I mean, look at his writing compared to the blueprints writing. It's he could have covered it up, but then it was being proved otherwise. And then they were actually pointing it to Kirigiri then. And turns out that when Yamada got hit over the head with the blood, and then they heard the bing bang boom like that. Apparently that is when the other guy, Ishimaru, died, not when Yamada died. He put some blood on him and actually made it fake, and then he actually came back around and actually died again. So it was weird, because they thought, the Monokuma was being lazy, but apparently no, that he actually did that, and it proved that someone else would have to do that, and it actually showed that Yamada killed Ishimaru, and then, the killer killed Yamada, and they're thinking, who was Yamada? And I gotta get out to freaking Sellers this episode. She was freaking standing her ground. She was literally, throughout all of the freaking, questions she was saying, because they actually tried to point out her at one point, and she was trying to say this, and then she literally gave Naegi the finger and told her to fuck off. I was like, and then she was saying, what did you say, back in the infirmary? You said, we'll all be killed like he was and the rest of them. So Sellers apparently knew that Ishimaru was killed beforehand, and that's what slipped it up. It was no, my bitch, no. And, what even say, they were saying, well, why did you say Yasuhiro at the end? And she was saying, well, how do you give me that freaking evidence? And apparently, they're saying, oh, let's see your notebook then, let's see your real name. Apparently, her last name is Yasuhiro, and it was just, I dreamed, she literally just wanted to live in a Western type castle, and, just have a relaxation, and just enjoy herself being, and she's always put her life on the line to that dream. And it was sad, because she said something to Kirigiri at the end, and actually gave her something, and it was just very fucked up. I think her one's probably the most messed up out of all the trials, because literally Monokuma sets a freaking thing on fire, and she's happy with it. She's just dealing with it. She's literally there praying with her hands, because she don't give a fuck anymore. She's that's gambling, that's how it is. Monokuma sets her on fire like a witch hunt type shit, back in the day, and then freaking gets a fire truck and smashes her right into it, and I'm oh my, no, it's wrong. It's to see that my favourite character in the whole of the series is now being found out. I had a feeling she was, because it was the last episode. They seem to give these little hints away every now and then, they're a little bit more obvious than other detective series, like Conan and all that. But and then see that at the end, what the key she actually gave was actually to Alter Ego, And, Kirigiri and Naegi have actually decided to trust one another since, Naegi said, like, I trust you, and you just disappear without the word. You've got to, like, trust me and I'll trust you all the way. And actually, surprisingly, found out there was a hidden room in the second floor boys' bedroom where they had, like, this student logbook. And I think he was actually going to find who the hidden student was and, like, what was really going on behind. But someone hit him up, like, some scientist with a mask hit him over the head. So what's going on? And that ending as well. What the fuck is up with like Sakura and freaking Monokuma? They were literally like staring each other down. I had like no idea what the hell was going on there. It's like, was like Sakura gonna beat the fuck out of Monokuma or something? I don't know. But hey, now that we only got to 7 people, we're already halfway down through the list now. It's like we're already over that part. It's like, why, Seth? Why? Oh, fucking hell. But overall, this episode, it was good. The execution was fucked up. Next week, I think we're now about to get some answers, I had a feeling, like, because what the hell was that stuff with the Sakura stuff at the end, like, why did my freaking bitch have to die? Like, who's going to be the next murderer and murderee? Please no spoilers. The people who've seen, like, the visual novel or anything like that, but let me know what you think in the comment section below, but that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching. Remember, shut that panda, stand out, and I'll see you next time, people.